Hey guys, Tina here. Today I'm filming my wrap up. Actually, it's going to be a little different this month. It's going to be like more vlog style, which I've never done before. But I've seen these kind of videos on Helene's channel. I will link her channel down below so you can go check her out. She's a great booktuber and I really like watching her. And I've seen these videos over, on her channel, and I've decided to try it out and see how it goes. I can always, make a new video at the end of the month, obviously. So the first book that I read this month is The Hidden Oracle by Rick Riordan. This is the first book in his Trials of Apollo series, which tells the story of Apollo being punished by Zeus and being turned into a human teenage boy, which is, one would think that was punishment enough. But no, he's sent down to Earth, and as he's climbing out of a dumpster, these thugs attack him, and a girl called Meg saves him. It turns out that she's also a demigod, and they make their way together to Camp Half-Blood, thinking that they're going to be safe there. But it turns out that not, everything is well at the camp, and Apollo will have to do a little bit of work to fix things. So yeah, that's his first trial, I guess. I really like the book. It was a great start to a new series. As a character, as a main character, he's well, Apollo is somewhat arrogant, as you would expect a god to be. He expects, the world to revolve around him, to do nothing and, use others to do stuff for him. But he's funny, his comments make you laugh, which is always good. And you also get to meet Meg. She's also a new character. She's a mysterious one, and you get to learn her backstory and background throughout the book. We also get to see some old characters like Percy and some others from the Heroes of Olympus series. I'm not going to name them because, spoilers. And in fact, this book is full of spoilers for the Heroes of Olympus series. So in case you're planning to read that one, go do that before you try this one because, you're going to be spoiled, definitely. No going around that. Anyways, it's a great new start to a new series, and you should check it out if you like Rick Riordan, definitely. I've read The Last Star by Rick Yancey. This is the third book in his fifth way trilogy. It's a story of Cassie and a bunch of other teenagers who are trying to survive through the alien invasion, and they have to fight aliens, humans, and each other to do that. This is the concluding book. It's a great, fast-paced book. Great conclusion, I think. There was a lot of action going on, and sometimes I had a very hard time keeping up. The characters are still very likable. What else? The only thing I had a problem with was the logic of these aliens, the reasoning behind what they were doing. I can, knowing humanity, you can figure out that there's somebody who has this logic of thinking, I'm pretty sure, but I find it really, silly. Is that a word? I don't know. Yeah, silly. And really, you didn't have to do all of this just to, achieve your purpose. I don't think. Anyways, you will let me know what your opinion is in the comments, I'm sure. So yeah, this is the book I read, and on to my next one. I just finished The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. This book just proves that Morgan Matson is one of my favorite contemporary authors. This is a story of Andy, whose father is a politician, and she has all her summer plans worked out, but then a scandal involving her father erupts, and she has to make new ones, which is not something she's really good at, not at short notice. And this is a story of friendship, of love, of family, of living your life instead of just planning it. And, it just proves that Matson is so good in involving these themes in her books, which are light and fun to read, but still leave you with a few thoughts, and to ponder, and they're really just fun. This was not my favorite of her books. That would still be Amy Rogers' Epic Detour, but I would recommend it to anyone who is a lover of these kinds of books. Anyways, those were all the books that I managed to read this month. It was not a good reading month at all. I just had barely any time to read, and when I did have it, I didn't feel like reading. So hopefully next month is going to be better. I'm not making any TBR plans because, well, hopefully I will have more time to read, but I want to, keep my options open because Booktubeathon is happening, and I hope I will be able to participate in that. Anyways, see you next month, and yeah, bye.